Here's my audience. Okay. Imagine listening to a sound that can inspire, uplift, and deeply move inside your soul. The sound born from hope and hardship, passing through generations upon generations. This is the beautiful essence of gospel music, a genre so powerful with healing and roots so deeply embedded in our American culture and history. In today's speech, I'm going to inform you about the development and history of what we call gospel music. I have done some research about the elevation of the culture's significance of religious and spiritual music and American musical traditions, providing me with a comprehensive understanding of gospel's rich history. Today I will also cover the origins of gospel music and hymns and spirituals, its elevation and process through the golden age of gospel and its heavy influence on all other genres of music. I would like to start by discussing the heartfelt origins of gospel music and its hymns and spirituals. The foundational elements of gospel music are truly and deeply rooted in the African American spirituals and persistent hymns from the 18th and 19th centuries, providing a high emotional and thematic bedrock for what we would soon to become a popular genre. Spirituals were generated from the experiences of the enslaved Africans in America, simply expressing their long-suffering hope for freedom and faith. The songs they would often sing contain coded messages for them to understand and serve as the most important form of communication and resilience within their enslaved communities. Themes used like the call and response pattern and the strong rhythmic elements, characteristics of spirituals became hallmark of later gospel music. Protestant hymns and their structured melodies and the theological lyrics also tremendously influenced by the early stages of gospel. The all-around use of hymn books in churches introduced what we call now communal singing and established a repertoire of holy songs. Figures like Fanny Crosby, a prophetic hymn writer, contribute to a body of work that blended evangelism with accessible musical forms appealing to a broad audience. Now that I've gone over the origins of gospel in hymns and spirituals, we will now talk about its high-spirited elevation stage during the golden age of gospel. The time span from the 1930s to the 1960s, also known as the golden age of gospel, witnessed an interruption of professionalization, innovation, and worldwide recognition for gospel music, transforming it into a dynamic force. Thomas A. Dorsey, also known as the father of gospel music, was instrumental in forming the modern gospel sound by combining the blues with traditional hymns and spirituals. Dorsey's configuration, such as Precious Lord, Take My Hand, introduced the emotional depth and a bluesy sensibility that resonated intensely with churchgoers. He also played an influential role in establishing a professional gospel soloist and quartets, paving the way for a lot of full-time careers in the genre. The upcoming and the powerful vocalists and groups during this era solidified the distinctive sound and broadened its appeal of gospel music. Mahalia Jackson, often known as the Queen of Gospel, became a worldwide icon, bringing gospel to the mainstream audiences with her exceptional voice and spiritual conviction. A lot of groups like the Soul Stirrers, featuring Sam Cooke early in his career, pushed the boundaries of vocal harmony and performance, influencing future R&B, and soul artists. Now that we've done our research and explored the golden age, we will now jump to gospel's earnest and lasting influence on contemporary music. Beyond its own special genre, gospel music has left an amazing persuasive influence on numerous of contemporary music styles, demonstrating its endurance, adaptability, and power. The vocal harmonies, techniques, and styles found in gospel music have significantly and beautifully shaped R&B, soul, and pop music. Artists like Aretha Franklin and Marvin Gaye directly transitioned from gospel choirs to secular music, carrying over the emotional intensity and vocal learned in the church. The use of powerful ad-libs and the call and response patterns are the samples of gospel, and they're used and heard across contemporary genres. As gospel music continues to evolve more and more every day, it also inspires the new generation of artists integrating with contemporary Christian music, hip hop, and other diverse genres. Kanye West's Sunday Service Choir and Chance the Rapper's infusion of gospel themes into their music amplified the ongoing crossover and innovation with the genre. Our modern gospel artists like Kiera Sheard Kelly, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and Kirk Franklin continue to produce topping hits, demonstrating the genre's continued relevance in the changing musical landscape. Now I would like to close out with my last and final statement. We have deeply looked at gospel music's origins in hymns and spirituals, its elevation and process through the golden age of gospel, and its long-lasting influence on contemporary music. I hope that this has been beneficial to you and I have successfully informed you about the history and profound development of gospel music. From the many depths of suffering to the highest heights of celebration, gospel music still remains a testament to the power of resilience, faith, and the enduring human spirit, a sound that will continue to uplift and inspire us all. Amen.